The Ministry of Electricity and Water continue to provide several services and receive requests electronically in order to ease the burden on citizens under the exceptional situation in the country.
The Ministry's services are applied as precautionary measure against the spread of the virus in accordance with the directives of the Ministry of Electricity and Water, Dr. Khalid Al-Fadl, who affirmed earlier that the production of electricity and water covers the maximum rate of local consumption. Reporter Isra Faleh has the details in the following report.
As a complement to the multiple electronic services that is provided to its clients in conjunction with the continuation of the corona pandemic, the Ministry of Electricity and Water has played their vital and essential role to serve Kuwait by providing electricity and water services to public electronically. And in order to facilitate the customer in completing their transactions, the interrupted electricity power supply service has been added electronically through its website.
One of the electronic services that the Ministry of Electricity and Water recently launched during the pandemic period is the service to restore electrical supply. This service allows the customer to submit a request to restore electricity that cut due to cable damage or due to breaking the regulation of the ministry. So the customer can follow up and complete all procedure through the ministry's electronic portal. And within a very short time, the service will return after paying the fees via the electronic link that's sent by a text message.
Explained that when requesting a retain current service, the applicant can follow all stages of the transaction electronically, pointing out that the service will be available to all categories of customers who were cut off from the stream because of their violations.
Through the electronic services provided by the ministry, all customers will be able to complete their transactions smoothly. And the service of restoring the electrical supply is one of the great services where the customer does not need to come to the emergency centers to request the restoration of the electrical supply. But once the procedure completed, the electrical supply will be immediately returned. Evermore, the ministry recommends that not to increase the electrical load over the approved one and to use the energy-saving devices so that the building feeder cable not damaged and also the consumption of electricity will go down. Thus, the electricity bill will be reduced.
The Ministry of Electricity and Water has done to provide services electronically on the ministry website. The efforts of the Ministry of Electricity and Water continue to coincide with the ongoing corona pandemic. Reporting to Kuwait English News, this is Isra Shimmari.